Hi there, it's Nina Nandagopal at almostpractical.com, and today I am going to show you the all-new coiled 7x9 Erin Condren 2021-2022 Life Planner in the FLORA design and the hourly layout. I first want to thank Erin Condren for sending me this product to review and share with you, and I'm just going to dig right in and show you what I have. But before I do, I just want to let you know that there are so many different options this year to choose from, more than any other year, so it's a very exciting launch, and you definitely want to use my link below to check out some of the different layouts and designs that you have to choose from. So to start on this planner, I customized this coil with the gold coil, which is an upgrade from the platinum, which is what comes standard, and that's silver. And you could also choose rose gold or a black coil. Like I said, this is the 7x9 book, and they sent me the cover that has the magnolia flora on it. There are 4 new covers in the flora pattern, and they each have a different flower and a different shade in the background. So I have the magnolia, and it has the lilac, and it is so pretty, so I love it. Inside, you have the vellum page, which is the way most of the life planners all start out, with this really pretty flora design on it. And you have a new font, so it's this scripty font, which is so pretty. And then you have the beginning pages, and they have these quotes on them. And all these designs carry through the accessories that go with this design. So you'll see this. I'll show you some of the accessories at the end because they're really pretty as well. So then you have your mini months, and it starts in July of 2021 and goes to December of 2022. And then you have your yearly planning, and you can use these boxes. There's 12 of them, so you can use one for each month, or you could use them however you would like. Now, just one thing I forgot to mention is that I did get the 18-month book. So my book goes from July of 2021 all the way through to December of 2022. But this is also available in a 12-month book, or however you want to choose. And I'll just quickly show you the thickness before I get started. So this is the 18-month book, and you can see how thick that is. So it is a little chunky, but I do like that, and I could not wait until December to get started to use this for planning. So I got July, so I can dig right in. In fact, I can't wait till July. So, all right, so we have the mini months, and we have the yearly planning pages, and then we go into July, and each month has a beautiful hand-painted design, which, I mean, not obviously this isn't hand-painted, but the designs were hand-painted and then reproduced. And this is an orchid, and each month has a quote. Now, as you go through, you have your 2-page per month layout, and you can see the orchid accents, or the flower of the month, I guess, if you want to call that, on each page. And the colors are very muted and very soft pastel colors, which I really like. I really like the florals. I like the soft pastels. It is a little reminiscent of the neutral design in the prior years, or the neutral colors, but you have still the floral accents, but they don't really interfere with your planning, which is nice. So your 2-page per month, and you have a notes column on the side. And then you have your planning pages. So you have a blank lined page for notes, and you have these blocks, no headings or anything. You can add your own. It just says July 2021. And then you go into the hourly pages, and they start at 6 a.m. and go to 7 p.m. And you have just an extra row at the bottom to add in whatever extra things you might have, little to-do note or a little event, or if your day goes a little longer, you could put that at the bottom. You have a column on the left-hand side for your to-do list, and you have a little mini month at the bottom. And the mini month is for the current month. So this will have the July at the bottom in the month of July. So here's your August, and I'm just gonna flip through, walk you through so you can see all the pages. This is Poppy, and it has sort of that cherry blossom pink in the back, which is really pretty. And then you can see the poppy flowers again with the shades of gray and the neutral shades across the top and into your productivity pages. And then let me flip to a full August week, and then with that up in the corner. And at the end of each month, you have a lined page. Just the back side of the last page is lined, and you go into the following month. September is the dahlia, and it has the lilac. And I'll try to flip through. These have a little bit of shading in the flowers at the top. Here's your productivity page, and here's your hourly layout. Let's go to one that has September on it, so you see that. Then October, let's flip to that. That is a gardenia, and that's also very pretty, like a darker lilac than the September, and really nice quotes. And you go right into your 2-page per month, your productivity, and we'll flip over to October, and you can see the flower accent. And then November has a peony, and that's really pretty. And there's your 2-page per month, your productivity, and I'll flip over to a November page. December has the magnolia, and there's your 2-page per month, your productivity, and your hourly page, the magnolia. And then January is a lotus, and I'm just gonna try to, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to make sure you get to see everything that you want to look at, if it helps with your choice of planner, because like I said, there are so many different choices. And then in February is lavender. And there you have the, oh, I like the lavender. That's so pretty. Look at that. And then that'll be up in the corner. And then March is plumeria. And there you have that. Then your productivity, and then your March pages. April is daisy. Very appropriate for spring. And then May is lily, and that's a very pretty flower. I think this is my favorite life planner yet. I just love the soft flowers, the soft shades. They don't get in the way of your planning, but you still have that floral design. June is rose, perfect summer flower, and you have that. And July, I think we're back to the orchid. So I'm not going to flip through the rest of these because they'll be the same as the ones that I've already shown you. If you go back here, let me see. Yep, it's the same one because I have the 18-month planner. So as we go to the end, let's see what else we have as we get to the very back of this planner. You have some notes pages. And there's a good amount, you know, if you just to make some notes as you go through the year, jot something down if you don't have a notebook close by. And then there's a page for contacts on the divider, and then you have your mini months at the end for 2023. I can't believe we're already getting to 2023. And then you have a beautiful quotes page. And the stickers, of course, everybody wants to see those, and those are very pretty, very muted shades of pastel, and they match the FLORA design all the way through. And these have metallic gold accents on them. And then this page has rose gold, and I feel like, are these two together? No, that's one page right there. Okay, so here's the rose gold, and you have little bullets and to do, canceled, this week, and then you have these trackers where you could put a check mark in each circle. And then these have silver accents. These are your birthday stickers and some labels. And then you have just a page of labels in all with the silver accent. Now at the end, there's something a little bit new in, I believe, all the life planners this year. And well, let me show you this beautiful folder first. You have the folder at the end, and it has the metallic florals on it. Gorgeous. But what's new is this sticker sheet. Now each month has a lot of holidays already listed on the calendar, but these are kind of your major holidays, and there are some other holidays that are not as famous, not as widely celebrated, I guess would be the right term. And so they've added a sticker page with some of these holidays on it. So if you celebrate this holiday, or if that's important to you or your family or your class or however you're using your planner, you can certainly take one of these stickers and put it onto the day where it's applicable. But what's nice is that if you don't celebrate these, or you just want more space for planning without all of these little words in here, then you don't have to stick these stickers in. And I kind of like having it more empty, because sometimes I'll have a fun sticker for Thanksgiving or Veterans Day or whatever, but these are still listed on here, but sometimes I want to put my own stickers on and not have the stickers or the names on there previously, if that makes sense. So that is in the folder, so you have that. And then you have, of course, the perpetual calendar, and that this year is in a bright purple color. And it's pretty much the same as the years before. So you always have this little perpetual calendar to keep track of your stuff. So that is the Erin Condren FLORA planner in the 18-month and hourly layout with the gold coil in the 7x9 size. So it's gorgeous. But what I want to do is I want to show you some of the accessories that came with it, because the FLORA accessories are so pretty. So I'm so happy Erin Condren sent me a bunch to share with you. And one of the first things I want to share with you is the planning pack. And this is so pretty. It is a light blue with the rose gold accents. So rose gold zipper and the rose gold elastic, and you can use it to keep your life planner closed, and it does fit around the 18-month, the big 7x9 size. So this year the life planner is actually going to be available in an 8.5 by 11 in the mid-century circles design, and that I feel like you're not going to be able to get the planning pack around. But this one fits right around this one. Whoops, there we go. And it can keep your planner shut. You know, if you take it stick it in your backpack or stick it in your bag, that is a really good use of the planning pack. It's sort of a double use. You have your planner supplies with you, and you can keep the planner shut. But one trick that I just learned about, I don't know why it never occurred to me, is that a lot of people use the planning pack just on the cover. So if you want to be able to open your planner and still have your accessories with you, you don't have to keep your whole planner bound shut by your planning pack. So that's a really nice way to use the planning pack as well. So that is the planning pack in the FLORA design. Another very nice accessory is this pen. And this is the pen in the FLORA. I hope you can have a good look at that. I'll just move this out of the way so you can really see that. It has the rose gold accents, and it's just beautiful. Like, the box is beautiful, the pen is beautiful. It has the light blue and all the florals all over it. So I'm in love with this pen. And that is gorgeous. Another thing that you might be interested in is a dashboard for inside your planner, and this snaps right onto the coil, and you can use it both as a bookmark and as a to-do notes, or however you want to use the list function on the front, or on the back it says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So what I like to do is keep a running to-do list on here, and you can use wet erase markers for that. And then on the back, I like to use, do meal planning actually. And you can use it as a bookmark. Like I said, when you snap it in, it sticks out just a little bit, so you can use it to mark your spot. And in addition, you can also get these this set of 3 FLORA bookmarks, and those are also snap in. So sometimes what I like to do with the bookmarks is I like to mark my stickers, because I always turning to the back for the stickers. So I like to keep one bookmark back here. And then I like to keep a bookmark at my current month and then my current week. So I can just flip very quickly to the spot where I'm at and get on with my planning. You also might like this set of FLORA sticky notes. And these are really, really pretty. You have the list sticky, and then all of them are very functional this year. So a lot of space to make a note and write, whereas in the past, some of the designs were like a full design on the sticky, which I thought was really pretty, but not as functional. And this also will snap into your Life Planner, the coiled version of the Life Planner. In addition, there is this dashboard, which is a checklist dashboard, and that is super useful as well. You can keep track of things that you need to do on a daily basis, or things for your children or your family. And on the back is just a sort of dot grid layout. You can barely see the dots. It's got this beautiful watercolor finish, and you can definitely see the dots, but you see the watercolor more. So it's very pretty and fun to have in the back of your planner or in the back of your month. Also, now this is something just to keep in mind. Well, before we get to that, I'm going to show you, there is a sticker book in the FLORA design, and it has, just so many stickers. I don't even know how many, but they have more than what you get in the back, and more styles of stickers. So I'm just flipping you through real quick so you can take a look. These to-do list stickers and places to make notes. These are new. These are sort of very neutral stickers in a silver and with a circle, with a motivational word and then a circle so you can make a little note in there. The washi style stickers are really pretty. And then these are gold accents. All these stickers have metallic accents. And these are rose gold. And these are back to gold. And you have so many different fun things there. And what I wanted to mention was they also, I believe, will sell the stickers that come in the back of the Life Planner separately as a set. I think they did that with the layers as well. So let's say you really love the FLORA stickers, but you want the mid-century Life Planner. The mid-century Life Planner, Mid-Century Circles Life Planner will obviously come with the Mid-Century Circles stickers, but you can order the FLORA stickers separately. So if you wanted those, you can get those, or you can just get the sticker book instead. Another fun planning accessory are these washi tapes in blue and like a pink, and they are really pretty. They're in the FLORA design. I'm just gonna lay this out here and see if you want to take a little look at that. Oops, I'm not getting it all the way. There we go. I don't know if you can see that, but really super pretty on there. I hope that comes through in my video. It's always tricky because I am not the best with cameras and lights and all that kind of stuff. Here is the pink one, so you can see both of those, and they're gorgeous. So there's the pink and the blue. And then one last thing that I want to share with you that they have. If you noticed, recently they came out with the new fine point markers, the fine tip markers. And I love those for planning because they're just slightly more precise than the dual tip markers. And so the tip is very, very nice for writing in your planner. And now they've put all the colors that they have in a case, in this plastic case. So it just lays it out for you, and you can see which color you want. They're not stuck in a box where you're digging to find the right color. They are all laid out for you nice and neat, and it just makes planning more fun. And planning on the go, if you like to take your markers with you, this makes it really super easy to do as well. So they're in a sturdy case, and there's 24 markers in here. So one of my favorite things right here. So this is only a small portion of all the things you're going to find on the Erin Condren website when the Life Planner launches. And the date for the Life Planner launch is May 3rd for insiders and May 4th for everybody else. It's free to become an Erin Condren insider, so you should sign up. Like, if you're planning to buy a Life Planner, go to the website. I have everything linked below, and sign up to become an Erin Condren insider. And then on May 3rd, not only can you order your Life Planner a little bit earlier, but there's also some early bird bonuses, and those are going to include a really fun pencil case, clear glitter. I don't have it to show you, but it's that it's a narrow pencil case with a elastic band, so just like the Planny Pack on the back, it will go around. It can go around your planner. It's a thinner band, and it's a thinner case. It's a small pencil case, which is really pretty. And for insiders only, on May 3rd, while supplies last, they're giving away a pen in the Mid-Century Circles design in the cherry blossom color, I believe. So that is like an amazing, amazing value. It's an amazing giveaway or early bird bonus, but you have to be early and you have to be an insider to get that on May 3rd. So all the more reason to use my link below. Go over to the Erin Condren website and sign up to become an Erin Condren insider so that you have access to all of this on May 3rd. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My name is Nina Nanda Gopal. You can find me at almostpractical.com, and I'm also going to link some videos to the unboxing of all this and possibly some more videos about the accessories. So please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and come visit me at almostpractical.com. Thank you for spending your time with me today.